moves in a certain way, we have to plan our resources to go in that way.
Every financial decision we make is important. People tend to look at investing and the impact it has on their lives as the most important. Investing can help you retire, fund your kids' education, help you leave an inheritance, and build a legacy that stretches generations. But most people have no idea that there are 3 steps that have to come before you can invest effectively, efficiently, and optimize every dollar. Let's start at the beginning of the roadmap to financial freedom. We asked 8 random people what they were doing to improve their financial futures. No matter where you are in your financial journey, you will be able to relate to and learn from their answers. What are you doing today to improve your financial future?
I would say just working. You know, that's honestly, there's a lot more about finance, a lot about finances I got to learn. So I just would say that what I know best to do right now is to work and to try my best to cut my spending. You know, that's probably about it right now, you know.
I'm just getting more reins on looking at where my money's going. You know, just taking more account of that and trying to be more involved in that. Budgeting, setting goals, having a clear path of where I want to be from where I am now. That is important, I think. So.
Everyone can learn how to be better with money. Money is a tool, and like any other tool, it can be used with intentionality or without. The results are often directly proportionate to your level of attention. The greatest weapon to take control of your financial future is our first step, a budget. Cutting spending without a budget is like dumping water out of your boat without knowing where the leak is. It helps, but it's not addressing the cause. Your budget lets you soberly assess your financial situation so that your cuts are specific, intentional, and effective. Without a budget, it is much more difficult to achieve your goals and see your vision through. Now that you have your budget, you might be wondering, what do budget cuts look like that are specific, intentional, and effective?
Not buying stuff I don't need, like buying a bunch of junk at Walmart that's made in China. Everything that I buy, I use. I don't buy little trinkets and little trinky things and things, you know, like just buying on sight and impulse should be, I don't do that. Everything I buy, I use. Every dollar has a purpose.
We cook at home. We make our coffee at home. We're those people that, again, you know, come to work every day, you know, with your lunch in your bag and your coffee, and try to just watch spending that way and not spending it frivolously on things that you can save a lot of money and eating at home, having your own coffee at home, those types of things. I think is what we try to do. And spend money on the big things, like the kids. And the trips to Arizona.
When you have the mentality that every dollar has a purpose, spending cuts like these become second nature. This will free up cash flow. With this extra cash flow, the first thing you should do is give yourself peace of mind and breathing room. This is the second step on your financial journey. Build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is much more than a number in a bank account. It's a car repair you weren't expecting, covered. It's an AC unit repaired the day it breaks. It's having all of your bills covered despite losing your job. It's peace of mind knowing that whatever is coming is already taken care of. Once you have security and peace of mind for any emergency that may occur, what is the next step on your financial roadmap?
I'm being more attentive to my finances, and I'm only paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't spend money in areas that I don't need. So I'm being more aware, and I'm making financial decisions that are planning for the future, where, you know, I'm doing online stuff because that's the way the world's moving. I'm working with AI stuff because that's the way the world's moving. I'm not recreating anything, but I'm not staying in the brick and mortar where I think a lot of people want to hold on to that. But as the world moves in a certain way, we have to plan our resources to go in that way so we can generate more to give to other people.
Big thing is I'm pretty serious with my girlfriend now. So we're going on 6 years, and I'm kind of changing it from just being me, myself, and I to us. So I'm kind of looking for both of our futures. We've talked about obviously getting married and doing other things, but also, she's looking at me now. We've talked about getting married, but we have also talked about buying property, opening up businesses, doing other things that's like kind of entrepreneurial, but also like trying to work together and create our own empire, if that makes sense. It is tough, but obviously you gotta, in order to get big rich, you gotta swing big as well. So there's a big deal in just being smart about it, and then also talking to each other about our financial goals and just trying to expand on what we're trying to do.
The third step on your financial roadmap is setting goals. Whether that's goals for charitable giving, for family, owning a business, or retirement, there is a right way of setting goals. For a goal to be effective, it must include a specific time horizon, meaning a date you want to accomplish this goal by. It could be a month, a year, a decade, a lifetime, or even beyond. Your goals must also include a specific dollar amount so that you know your goal could become a reality. For example, if you don't know how much you need to retire, how are you going to plan for it? How will you know you have enough? Knowing how much you need and a date you need it by allows you to effectively save the right amount every month to achieve that goal. Some of your goals, like retirement, rely heavily on our next step.
Couple of things here. Like I said, I'm playing catch up. So I've got money in markets, I've got my 401k, I've got a house in an area that is becoming more robust and should be quite fruitful in my future. I also just got married, and so I'm having these conversations with my husband to strategize how we best leverage our money, not only for our success in the future of whenever we retire, but also for our goals. So it's, how do we make our 401ks more robust while also trying to start our business, or maybe purchase that second house, or go do these things that we need to do, or visit family. So it's having these financial conversations with my husband, kind of looking at our numbers, figuring out what is the biggest strategy we could do between financial, medical, household, to make sure we can achieve those goals, whether that's retirement early, fingers crossed, or whatever else we have planned in our future.
Yeah.
Save. It's really hard. I think a lot of people have the mentality that you're young. Who knows if you're going to live until you're 50 or 60, so nobody wants to save for that 401k they're going to get when they're 59 and a half. But I truly believe that if you set yourself up and you don't buy that one expensive thing that you wanted, or take that trip, I'm not saying to not take trips, but if you save the money, you will exponentially have more money later on than you would have now. So just find a balance. Save more, put that 20% in your 401k if you can. Don't buy that expensive purse that you wanted, put it away and watch it give you $1 million later on, and that one purse that gave you a little bit of happiness now in your, whatever, 30s, 40s, whatever it may be.
By this point in your financial roadmap, you'd have budgeted and cut your expenses to understand your financial picture and free up cash flow. You have money put aside to cover you through an emergency, and you've set clear and concise goals for the future. Investing, our fourth step, will help your money grow so that you can achieve your financial goals. Not every goal warrants investing, but every investment warrants a goal. Every penny you have invested is, ideally, meant for a specific purpose. Retirement, passive income, even down payments on homes. Every dollar must have a purpose. Remember, your life is always going to change. You have to be ready to change your financial plan with it. Our final step is navigating life's changes. A new job, getting married, having a baby. These will all drastically change your life and your financial picture. If you consistently follow this roadmap, you will have a path to follow to financial freedom no matter what comes at you. Personal finance is just that, personal. You're going to have questions and need help. I invite you to join our free Patreon community where we can connect and I can help guide you to financial freedom. I'm a CFP professional with over 15 years of experience. My life's work is to help you achieve financial freedom. If you want to support our mission of changing lives through financial literacy, I would encourage you to join a paid tier on Patreon. It would mean a great deal to us and those we serve. Patrons receive early access to our content, private community chats and live streams where I can answer more personalized financial questions and offer direct guidance. Thank you for watching.